Guess what, bitch? It's OC lore time. Woo! Anyways, so this is my OC, Ashley Remains. He is an OC of the Lobotomy experience. I'm gonna do a quick little lore yap, or just I'm doing a yap about my OC. I know English. English is my first language. Anyways, number one, I've stated he is a trans man. I've mentioned that before. He's got the trans Twinkie Winky swag. Anyways, first fact, he is trans. I've stated that. Not so fun fact about his family. They're transphobic. Like, literally, they're the type of people that think cis is a slur, and they almost lobotomized him when they found out he's trans. Like, nope, that's not a joke either. They got the ice pick ready and everything. So, what did Ash do? He ran the fuck out of there. What else would he do? His father, ice pick in hand, chased them down. And I don't know how this part is supposed to go. Morg saves Ash from getting lobotomized, and I don't know. Ash is all of a sudden like, oh, can I work for you? You saved my life. How can I repay you? Can I work for you? Maybe that'll help me repay you. And she's like, you know what, sure, why not? And that's how he became Morg's assistant. So Morg ended up like helping him get top surgery, all the testosterone, all the HRT stuff. You know how it be. Random fact about him as I'm talking about this. So I'm pretty sure macrobae are able to regenerate. I don't know if my lore is correct, but for a second, let's just say Ash is the type of macrobae that can regenerate. It's gonna be a rough time for him to get rid of those titties. Like, poor Ash here could probably get, like, top surgery one day, and, like, the next day, they are back, and he's like, what the fuck, dude? So he'd probably take, like, anti-regeneration potion, like, every minute, just to make sure they don't grow back out. It would suck if he, like, lost a limb, but hey, no more chest cherries. Anyways, another sad fact about him while we're at it. So since this is like a story about people getting lobotomized very frequently, or it's called the lobotomy experience, he had a lover who just so happened to be a girl like pre-transition. Poor pre-transition Ash had to see his girlfriend get lobotomized 5 times by her mom. And ever since he became Morg's assistant, he never really spoke to her. It's like, good luck, babe, but if one of them was transgender, the other one got lobotomized by the homophobic mom. His voice claim is Dimwit from Transformers Bots. Yeah, I know, you probably weren't expecting bots. Well, yeah, I don't know, maybe you were, I don't know, I'm not a mind reader, but Bots is really fucking peak, trust me, dude. Just ignore my ramble about Bots real quick, hold on. I gotta lock in. Anyways, I had to take a second recording for this line because I just called Rumaki Uzumaki. I keep dead naming Rumaki. I'm so sorry about that, Flush. I do not mean to do that. Anyways, I feel like Ash and Rumaki would be very best friends if they ever really met. I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't be friends. I don't know much about Uzumaki lore, other than they got lobotomized and were pretty, not well treated. I've stated that Ash is very obedient and very loyal to those he works for, or works with. Mainly those who he works for, example, Morg. Even though Morg's kind of a bitch and uses like his transition and almost getting lobotomized situation against him frequently sometimes, like that's mainly when he decides to talk back or actually stand up for himself. This randomly popped into my head as I was recording, but maybe Rumaki and Ash's ex-girlfriend work together? I don't know. Okay, back onto the loyalty topic. So Ash is loyal. He's mainly loyal and obedient because he doesn't want to get nearly lobotomized again. I mean, he doesn't want to hold on. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that the main reason why Ash is obedient in the first place is because he doesn't want to get lobotomized. He doesn't want that actually happening especially when it comes to morgue. And when it comes to how much he'll do as whole, like, if Moore told him to kill someone, he would do it in an instant just to make sure he doesn't get lobotomized. Like, I want to say grow a backbone, but then he would very much get lobotomized. Right now, he's just trying to survive. I feel like sometimes he regrets working for Morgue, and sometimes he wishes that he wasn't, saved that night, but at the same time, this woman gave her a home and a bed, a surgery to get rid of those titties, and most importantly, it saved him from being lobotomized, but still working for Morgue isn't necessarily the best, especially when it comes to some of the gorier aspects. I kind of headcanon that Gorgrind actually calls out his behavior sometimes. Like, you're only obedient because you don't want to be lobotomized, dude. And Gorgrind's not wrong either. This is just a headcanon, but I feel like she would say that, like, okay, you're only just doing that to save your ass from getting lobotomized. Hold on. Let me get my English straight. Basically, yeah, that's it. Gorgrind would just call out his behavior, like, you'd slit your throat as long as you wouldn't get lobotomized. I say as if I didn't put scars on his neck. But yes, he'll do extremely dangerous things as long as it means he doesn't get lobotomized. I want to say he's a good person, but he's also extremely selfish. If he had the choice whether to lobotomize someone himself or be the one that's getting lobotomized, he would take that ice pick and start lobotomizing people. Like, sorry, but it's either you and me, and it ain't gonna be me. He does do normal assistant shit, though, like getting coffee, running errands, etc., etc. I think that's all I have on him for now. I just made this up as I went. There was no script, so that's why so many brain lags happened. Anyways, I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whatever it is. Just have a good one. Goodbye. Skits for life!